Hello, everyone. Hello, Harry. Welcome to the stream. We are playing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. 1 hour later than normal, because that's how Saturdays work for me. The clock is ticked. Actually, it's 1 minute later than it should be, but we can pretend that it's the same. It does come very close. Just 1 minute. 1 minute is like no minutes, right? That's how it works. That's definitely how it works. Let's go live. Let me put my face on your screens. My mouth seems to be a little bit out of sync, perhaps? Maybe? I don't know. Let me know. Welcome. Welcome on in. Load the game. We are in Nar Shaddaa, and some people called it Nair Shaddaa, and other fancy words like that. We have a murder. Thank you. We have a murder to solve, and we are immediately talking to Gita, who I believe will not say English words, and so I'll have to talk over him. I don't remember what quests we had with Gita, but let's see. It's fine, I think. We have a lot of missions that are weird. I don't... What is that guy doing? Commoner? Look at him.
Wish the exchange would pack up the refugees and ship them all off to spice camps.
Spice camps obviously being ice camps, except made of spice. Ah, you have the look of a seasoned spacer about you, and perhaps a veteran of a war yet to come. No, I am Gita, humble purveyor of supplies, clothing, and for one such as yourself, weapons and armor. Indeed. So, now with the dialogue options, we'll know what we're doing here. Ondar across the way has a problem with you. That's right, we're here to kill her. You'd better move your shop out of the sector before I destroy it. That is one thing that we might do. Did you know Ondar offered me a discount deal with you? No, a discount to deal with you. It's a discount deal to deal with you. Let's see what you have. What do you mean, veteran of a war yet to come? That is probably the line I'm gonna go with. You're pretty articulate for a Rhodian, and that is the most dark side line of all of them. Because it's obviously... Wait. That is really dumb. That is not only the most dark side line of all this, but it's also really dumb. Because she is not speaking like somebody who doesn't know how to speak in her own language. She is speaking like somebody who knows how to speak in her own language. Because of the translation. I'm gonna say it. You're pretty articulate for a Rhodian. Being amongst numerous races has been to my benefit. It has distanced me from my clan. I must confess that I have always found the human shape and pigmentation pleasing, but my perversion has proven something of a subject of distaste to my clan. No, it's absolutely. It is absolutely a parallel to racism. Because not only is it that you're being very articulate for a insert whatever race it is, but also what she's saying is that yeah, being with other races makes me more civilized, which is also so it's absolutely a parallel. What do you mean, veteran of a war yet to come? Struggles and battles are the way of the universe, the pitch and yaw as empires fall and rise, and at the risk of seeming by your stance, I can tell you have seen many battles, and you are not ready to lay your weapon aside. Yes, it is also by my eyeshadow. I'm sure you see that. Ooh, I can read the other lines. That's good if I do that. I don't know if the microphone is in the right place, though. Let's see. It has distanced me from my clan, however, who do not normally associate with humans. And that's the other one. And then... And at the risk of seeming shallow, such struggles keep me in business. There we go. That... So are we gonna be doing the dark side if we kill her? Or the good... I don't know. I think dark side. Probably everything is dark side. All options is dark side. Let's see what you have. Because I will probably kill you. Nah, it's just normal weapons. There's some crystals in here. +2 damage. And this changes the color. +2 damage on this thing. It does cost a lot of money, unfortunately. Gita, your path returns you here, and I am thankful. How may I assist you today? Well, first off, Ondar across the way has a problem with you. So many problems beset Ondar. It is a wonder he has time to mention just one. I am indeed flattered by his attentions. Your business to me is more important, however. Whatever discount Ondar has offered, I shall match it, if you will permit me to remain and do business without incident. No. I will not do that. But let's see what you have to offer. Because, oh, the prices did go down a little bit. It's very little discount, which means that none of this is worth it. I got a journal update there, but that's not what I want to do. That is definitely not what I want to do. So we shall reload. And do the right thing. I mean, the wrong thing. Because it's fine. So you're very articulate. You are... You'd better move your shop out of the sector before I destroy it. I had hoped it would not come to this, but it seems my time on Nar Shaddaa is done. I do not wish to make an incident. And that's how you gain Dark Side. And also experience. Goodbye, Gita. Good. Very good. Save the game. Just in case. The first quick save of the night. And let's explore. Where does this go exactly? Entertainment Promenade. That's where we came from. In this last particular... It's not where we're going. Ondar! No, not E does not click on you. Click on you, clicks on you. Non-male Rhodian female gone. She good. She gone good. I took care of her. Such a huge crate lifted off my back. Breathing easier now. Can narrow eyes on work. Make profit. You get better cred deals on weapons and armor. Yeah, let's see what you have in stock. And let's indeed see if this is better. Ooh. Critical threat range doubled. And also +1 attack rating. That is proper stuff. The prices are very, very big. But it is pretty good. I don't think I want to buy it, though. We don't have a... We might come back later and buy it, but just not right now. Alima Kito's robe. It requires Jedi defense. +2 strength, +4 wisdom. Restricted 2 dark side. This is what I'm here for. It is really expensive, though. But this is what I'm here for. Oh my god, that is amazing. Is this the best dark side robe? 4 wisdom is enormous. +2 strength is nice. Regenerate force points. Can it be upgraded? I hope it can. Have you listened to that blues I recommended? I have not yet. I haven't had the time to sit down and listen to music this week. So, yeah, I just haven't, sorry. Regenerate force points, and it also has a regeneration. I mean, it's nice. It's really nice. Argasdan Riot what? Buster. Riot Buster. It's a 1d10 sonic damage stunner. Some good stuff in here. I'm gonna need to get more money to buy that. Mandalorian heavy armor, immunity to stun, fear, and horror. That would get me well on my way to be able to buy that. And a Mandalorian combat suit. Probably will not wear that. The rest of the stuff is equipped. I'm gonna sell the Droid Ion Blast Mark 1 because it says it's Mark 1. So we're gonna get better. Oh, unfortunately, he doesn't have enough money for that. Well, we're not doing that then. We're getting our money. And it's kind of a bummer. That's a huge bummer that I can't sell such expensive items. I'm not even sure how that would work. We took care of her. So perhaps, yeah, so I probably won't be able to just sell a bunch of items. Yeah, that's not gonna work. We're gonna need to wait until we have enough money, and then we can buy a Lima Kito's robe. So that is gonna make me just... It's the wisdom, really, that I'm looking for, rather than necessarily the strength. The strength is gonna help a little bit. It is gonna add a few things, but that is really nice. Okay. See you later, Rundar. Keep being evil. And just generally weird, because that guy was mostly just weird, not really evil. I mean, he was also evil, but it was like, I don't like that person. Go and murder her. I didn't. I just drove her away. But I gained dark side points. And you can't see my meter because my face is above that thing. I suppose let's go back to the refugee sector. I think I did everything. I'll need to go through my missions to see what... I'll say to the refugee sector, but this is not where I thought I was. We don't have a map. What you do here? You not allowed. You not refugee. Unless you have credits or something to give us, yes? And who do you two think you are? The Overseer pays us bigger than Gresh. We want the toll. Anyone coming in or out of this sector pays Overseers Sakesh's toll. Except refugees, they stay in. Why can't Lutra pay the toll? Lutra? Who is Lutra? Lutra, dark skin, beard. You remember. Oh, Lutra, yeah. Overseers say we see him, we keep him out. Or take toll from corpse. Why would you want to kill him? We don't ask questions. We do what we're told. Where can I find your boss? Overseer is on west side of camp. Now leave us alone. Really? Without paying the toll? Just like that. What do you do here? You're not allowed. Oh, there we go. So... Get out of my way. You didn't pay the toll yet. 50 credits. If you're threatening me, draw your weapons and let's do this. Yeah, we do this. Do we? Because I think I do this.
You are no.
Oh! I thought he had healed, but he didn't. I didn't even lose or gain dark side points. I mostly did that for dark side. A magnetically sealed door over there. And this one is not magnetically sealed. It is sealed in another way, and as such can be opened. That's the logic of it. Mm-hmm. Well, it keeps going. This looks like it goes back upstairs. It just goes to the other side? I'm looking at the mini-map. Are these houses? Is this where the... What? I was gonna say, is this where the refugees live? It doesn't seem like that's the case. Let's see what this is. Yeah, it's just huge tables with 2 small chairs. And it keeps going. I don't know. I'll explore everything. Hello. Sirocco Thug. Sirocco.
This is Sirocco territory. Get out of here before we space you. Got it?
Who are the Sirocco?
We are. Now beat it.
That's a journal update. You've found the Sirocco Thug territory. They denied you entrance.
This is Sirocco territory.
It is Sirocco.
Fine. This is Sirocco territory. Get out of here before we space you. Got it?
Why don't you go ahead and try?
You've made a dangerous enemy today.
Did I? I don't know. Journal update. Well, I guess they let me in somehow. Good. I didn't even mean to kill you with my swords. I'm very sorry about this. Where are we going? Oh, hi. So let's look at the quest here. You've attacked the Sirocco thugs and infiltrated their territory. Perhaps we should infiltrate them a little bit later, because there might be people who want us to do that. And I'll talk to them so I can get money. The exploration of this level seems designed to drive you up the wall. Because, oh my god. Look at how complex it is. What about down here? A door? Sirocco? Nope, it's the refugees.
If you want to find out what's going on, talk to Husev.
Thank you. I wonder if the thugs were against the refugees. Geriel?
Keep back. I am ill. Contagious, the others say.
You look awful. You should kill yourself to prevent your disease from spreading.
I suppose I will die soon, anyway. Oh.
He did die soon. And that was dark side, obviously.
Your acts are subtle indeed. Much can be born from such manipulations.
That's the moral of the story, isn't it? Also, killing the thugs, which I didn't really want to. There's a veteran over here.
I used to serve in the Mandalorian Wars. Then the Jedi Civil War crushed the Republic.
Because you can't have sci-fi refugees without having the same problems with war veterans as the US does. And many other countries in the world, really, but the US is sort of an example, or bad example, out of everything, really, in regards to the way they treat veterans. Nada!
Are you one of Sakwesh's men? Did you take my daughter?
What do you mean?
Don't you work with Sakwesh? He took my daughter, Adana, to sell to the Hutts. All because I told him I could not pay his tribute.
By admitting weakness, you leave yourself vulnerable.
Don't taunt me.
I will.
Please.
Can I help you get her back?
I owe Sarquesh 600 credits. I don't have enough.
Not my problem. I'll be going now. Unfortunately, I have no idea who Sarquesh is. So it could be the thugs that we killed. And if that is the case, then I'm gonna have to undo my choices. As in reloading a previous save and not killing them because yeah. Let's see what I can do. Hello. Hey, stranger. Interested in some information for a mere 20 credits? I was gonna say credits, but it's creds. What kind of information? I can give you a tip on how you can get some good loot. Why don't you get the loot yourself? If I had the skills needed for the task, I wouldn't be stuck here on Nar Shaddaa now, would I? Alright, here's your 20 credits. I've done a little scouting out of the exchange camp. I think there's a killing to be made. They have containers filled with goods. With a stealth generator and some basic security skills, you could rob them without the guards ever noticing. Thanks for the tip. Good luck to you. Can I kill you now? Good luck to you, he says. Well, I guess that's just getting that little tip. 20 credits. While it is important, I need the money. It's not really that important. It's just a little. Kahrana. Can I talk to you, Kahrana?
Greetings. Are you the spacer we were told about?
Yes, I am.
You're the one. Good. My family and I are anxious to leave, and I have the payment for you. 500 credits.
Yeah, they've increased the docking fees, I'm afraid. I'll have to charge you, 800 credits.
We can't afford that. Will you please take 600?
All right, but don't take advantage of my generosity.
Oh, thank you. Here's the 600 credits. Please hurry back to get us.
I'll be back soon.
You filthy liar.
I don't... What do you mean, you filthy liar? Again, dark side points. What do you mean? I'm not a liar. I will be back soon. Just not to get you. I mean, it's just like... Oh my god, that person... Oh, hi! Another Sirocco thug. Why are they here? I wonder if they're the ones that kidnapped the daughter, after all. Because I think that's what happened. What's going on? You are right. It is him. He is different. Let us watch and see what he does. Do you think he will recognize us? He never saw us before. He will not recognize us now. We may approach safely without detection. What now? We have something to sell you, something you might like to know. But it isn't for your ears alone, not for an audience. What we have to tell you will cost 25 credits, a small sum. Yeah, I don't have that much. Come back when you do. You will want to hear what we have to say. Just like that, huh? Who are they referring to? It is him. Were they referring to Aton? Have you come up with the sum of 25 credits? Yeah, this better be worth it. That one, your human companion, the male one, we have seen him before. Was he a refugee? That one came to the Smuggler's Moon years into the Jedi Civil War, claimed he had been displaced by the war. Don't trust him. He is not a soldier. He is a killer, tried and true. I can give you nothing more than that warning. The rest is up to you. There's a lot of people taking my money. Take care, traveler. Aten. The PGA Tuntuno, yeah. Aten.
Look, I didn't want to say anything, but you forced my hand. I've heard about the Force and what it does to people who can't control it, or themselves. And it shows in everything you do, and in your face.
Yes, I know. If you fear the face of power, then I have no use for you. That's beautiful. I am in control more than ever.
That's what you think. Trust me, there's a reason you're changing. It's because it's corrupting you. I can't help but feel it. All of us can. Whatever that witch is doing to you, she's dragging you down into whatever hole she crawled out of.
Are you implying I cannot control her?
Well, you're starting to get creases. Almost thought you were that old witch for a second.
I had some questions for you.
Alright, what did you want to know?
I met someone on Nar Shaddaa, this guy over here, who says he knows you. This guy says he knows you.
Yeah, that's a surprise. Did he say I owed him credits too?
No, he says you're not Aten at all. I mean, air quotes Aten. You're Kreia. That you showed up on Nar Shaddaa. He actually didn't say anything about him not being called Aten. What the hell? Anyway, apparently he says your birth name is not Aten, which you've never claimed it is either. But either way, you showed up on Nar Shaddaa during the Civil War?
I'm as Aten will ever be. And whoever your trusted informant is, he's right. I did show up on Nar Shaddaa during the Jedi Civil War, along with a lot of other refugees.
Is there anything you want to tell me?
No, because you're asking about it. If I wanted to tell you anything, I would have come and told you. Anything else?
Calm down, I just wanted to know. No harm meant.
Is this an interrogation? If so, you're terrible at it. Especially for an ex-Jedi. Or whatever you are. Why don't you just crawl in my head and try to dig out whatever you're looking for rather than asking about it?
Well, if we got a problem, let's settle it right now.
You know what? I helped you get off Peragus. If I hadn't been there, you wouldn't have even gotten off the administration level. I'm trying to help you. I don't know why I'm bothering.
Why are you trying to protect me?
I don't know. I'm not sure I understand it half the time.
I want to know where you were before you arrived on Nar Shaddaa.
You know what? Not once have I asked you about the Mandalorian Wars. Not once.
I heard about Duxon. Everyone has. I heard about Serico, and I sure as hell know about Malachor 5.
What makes you think you've got the right to interrogate me on anything? You've got plenty of lives to answer for. All you Jedi do.
My power gives me the right.
How did you even live with yourself after Malachor? Is that why you went back to the Jedi Council? Hoping they'd kill you?
Go on, let's hear it all.
But Jedi don't kill, do they? At least not their prisoners. Maybe you were counting on it when you went back in chains. So you got off easy. You were exiled, brushed under the cargo ramp, another dirty little Jedi secret. I'll tell you, all those Jedi at Malachor, they deserved it. Every last one of them.
I'm actually not sure what the hell happened at Malachor. There must be some reason you believe as you do. Why?
Because Jedi lie, and they manipulate, and every act of charity or kindness they do, you can drag it out squirming into the light and see it for what it is. The galaxy doesn't need Jedi arrogance or Jedi hypocrisy anymore.
And that's why the Sith were right. I think that's more dark side than saying that's why I'm no longer a Jedi, so I'm gonna go with that.
The Jedi, the Sith, you don't get it, do you? To the galaxy, they're the same thing. Just men and women with too much power, squabbling over religion while the rest of us burn. At least the Sith are honest about what they're killing for. The Jedi are pacifists, except in times of war. They're teachers, except when it comes to telling their students the truth. And
Or
when they
not.
save you, it's only so you can suffer more.
I've heard enough.
Whatever, just leave me alone. I don't know why I'm wasting my time with you anyway.
I'd like to know about your past, especially if we're traveling together.
Well, don't get too attached to me. I don't like it.
Why not?
It's because I'm a deserter. It's what I do.
You desert things? Is that I do like some good desserts. You served in the war?
Served in both of them. Against the Mandalorians, before and after Revan, and again, when Revan declared war on the Jedi.
I didn't know you served the Republic.
I did, up until the Republic officers began to betray their oaths to the Republic and side with Revan, Admiral Kareth, Mon Halan, General Darad, and all the rest.
Right after that final battle at Malachor, I was right there with the rest of the defectors, because it was the right thing to do.
Oh, I know what this is. This happened before the first game. The Republic was weak. You were right to turn from them and the Jedi.
The Mandalorians were slaughtering us by the millions. The millions. You were at Serico, when they turned the Starib cities into glass craters. At Duro, when Basilisk war droids rained like meteors onto the orbiting cities. And when the Mandalorians set fire to the...
Why is Visas in the middle of the screen right now?
The fires that still burn. Without the Jedi who turned on the Council, without you, the Republic would have lost the war. And we would all be Mandalorian slaves or corpses.
The Republic deserved to be betrayed, and you knew where your true loyalties lay.
We were loyal to Revan. That was enough. He saved us.
Do you want to talk about it?
After Malachor, after the Mandalorian Wars, that's when the Sith teachings started spreading through the ranks.
We knew where our loyalties lay. To the Jedi
This is
who
good,
came
this
to
is
help
good.
us. Not the ones who sat back on Dantooine and Coruscant, watching us die.
So when those same Jedi who watched us die decided to start fighting us during the Jedi Civil War, we fought back. I fought back.
You fought Jedi?
I didn't fight Jedi. I killed them. A lot of them. People say killing Jedi is hard. It's not. You just have to be smart about it. No blasters, no getting close to them, no attacking them directly when you can gun down their allies instead. There's ways of gassing them, drugging them, making them lose control, torturing them. I was really good at it.
What's
Torture
worse
is not a
that
method of killing.
them wasn't the best thing. Making them fall. Making them see our side of it.
Ah,
That was
that's
the
what he's
best.
talking about. How could you have killed Jedi?
I taught myself techniques. It's hard for Jedi to sense what you're really thinking if you throw up walls of strong emotions and feelings. Lust, impatience,
And that is a
cowardice.
callback to what Kreia says
Most
about
Jedi
him.
awareness doesn't cruise beyond the surface feelings to see
Welcome
what's
back,
there.
Harry.
And I was good at that, throwing up walls. And my superiors knew it. Sometimes the Jedi on our side wouldn't even realize I was there.
He did show his true colors. This is a fun conversation. And that's what Kreia was talking about in her first dialogue. My face is getting darker cider during this conversation, I think. I think my face became changed as I talked to him. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's the best thing. It's the best thing. Curly Bear, welcome to the stream. Welcome on in. Look at my face. When I started having a conversation with Atten, I didn't look like that. Now it's ash and pain and suffering. I am the death. Lovely. So you force emotions to block someone reading your mind.
Yeah, I had a talent for it. More like instinct. I wasn't the only one. I know you left at the Mandalorian Wars, so you don't know much about what
That's
went
really
on
cool.
behind the scenes in the Jedi Civil War. But Revan understood one thing. The real battle was going to be fought between the Jedi on both sides. That was the only battle that mattered.
This recontextualizes all of Atton's conversations with Kreia. He's constantly trying to make Kreia not read his mind. And when he's projecting his goofy act, it's an act. Wow, that's cool. It's hard though. I'm trying to think back to the conversations, trying to remember what he said and all that. But it's really hard for me to remember what he says. Like in specifics. I think he might... I'm not really sure. Because he is in love with our character. I think. But that might be an act. That itself might be an act. Because if it is an act, it's like it's a constant act. And as well an act for us when out of camera. When we're not there, which is sort of weird for us as a player. Revan understood one thing. The real battle was going to be fought between the Jedi on both sides. He was right, and he proved it.
Whoever had the most, the strongest Jedi were going to win the Civil War. If Revan couldn't convert Jedi, Revan would kill them. So Revan trained elite Sith units into assassination
Did you notice
squads,
the audio?
whose duty was to
Weird.
go out and capture enemy Jedi. I was in one of the special units trained to do this.
Capture Jedi, not kill them.
Yeah, Revan had plans for all Jedi. I think it was important that the Jedi see his side of things, the Sith teachings. Revan wanted to break them.
I just love that Visas is in the middle of the screen. Revan wanted to break them and then have them join him. So how did you break away?
One day, I decided not to do it anymore, so I left. Ended up on Nar Shaddaa, became someone else.
That sounds flimsy as hell. Why are you telling me this? You're telling a Jedi you killed Jedi?
Because you've killed Jedi too. Different circumstances, but you have a bigger body count than I ever did. And I've been with you only a short time. Enough to know that as soon as someone signs on with you, they haven't got long to live. You got history, and anyone who travels with you doesn't. And maybe I want somebody to know who I was in case a story needs to be set straight. Maybe you understand.
But why did you leave the Sith?
Well, there was a woman, a Jedi. She gave her life for mine.
A woman. Were you assigned to kill her? I wonder if that woman is the first player's... is the first game's main character. No. Because the first game's main character... No, it could be. Let's find out. Because we have already decided before, canonically, what the gender is of the first game's main character. We have a choice earlier. Were you assigned to kill her?
It wasn't a mission. She sought me out. She said she had come to save me.
She was lying, of course. Or I think she was. It doesn't matter. She told enough truth to get my attention.
Are you sure she was lying? Maybe she did want to save you.
Maybe. It doesn't matter. She knew the right things to say. She said that Revan was doing something terrible to
It's not
Jedi
Revan.
within the unknown regions. That when we captured Jedi, they were sent to a place designed to break them. And that anyone in his service who showed any ability with the Force was sent there too, to turn them, to break them into dark Jedi, or assassins trained to kill Jedi. She said that's what would happen to me, that I had the Force inside me. That's why I was so good at killing Jedi. And that when the Sith learned of it, there would be no escape, no turning back. I would become an instrument of the dark side, Forever. I had heard talk in the ranks. Troops vanishing. I knew what she meant, but I didn't believe her. Or want to believe her.
So this revelation of him, it's so... I love that these revelations are written like this, because they're not meant for you to see it immediately. But I will point it out to you immediately. They're not meant for you to see it immediately, but they are meant for you to recall further down the line. When he said just now that they said that he has the Force within him, and that they would turn him into a Dark Jedi, that is immediately undercut by another very important revelation, which is him continuing to talk about his current situation. And if you're invested in the conversation, that sort of passes you by. But it is an important, obviously it's an important revelation. What the reason why it's important, and I'm sure the game is going to make it a little bit clearer later on, the reason why it's important is that it explains why he loses control when I am changing my Force. Basically I'm going dark side whenever I commit acts that change my alignment. And he's like, ooh, I lost control there. That's him losing control to me. And obviously that the Kreia goes on about this all the time. She constantly talks about how that my influence over my companions. My face stopped being dark side, though. Ah, dang it. We're there. We're at the threshold of my face going dark side. Did you kill her?
I did what I did with all Jedi. I hurt her. I hurt her a lot. And then, right when I thought she couldn't take any more, she showed me the Force. In my head.
And I felt everything she felt. And I heard just an echo of what the Force was. And how what I was doing, I think I loved her. But it wasn't that kind of love. It was the kind of love where you're willing to give up everything for someone you don't even know.
Jedi lies.
I killed her for crawling in my head, for showing me that.
Maybe I'll
Before
get
she
the face
opened
again.
her mind to mine, my only thought was that I would love to kill her. And at the end, I killed her because I loved her.
You were right to kill her.
In the end, she sacrificed herself to keep my secret, to prevent the Sith from knowing about that touch of the Force inside me. She wasted her life to save me. Me.
And I felt her die when she opened her mind. I've killed Jedi, like I said, but I was never there to feel it, to be on the receiving end. And after that, I couldn't stop feeling things. Before, guilt, lust, impatience. It had orchestrated orchestrated to get close. Now it all just kept tumbling out, and I couldn't keep doing what I was doing. So I left. I fled with the displaced war veterans to Nar Shaddaa. I lost myself there, until the war came to an end. I wanted no more of Jedi, or Dark Jedi, or the Force. I just wanted to be left alone.
And then, I met you on Paragus.
And I thought maybe she had saved me so that I could help you. And if I can't, then I have to try.
I was gonna say, before he said that line right here, I was gonna say that his story is really interesting because it can be a story of redemption for his, I suppose, moral character, but it can also be a story of justification for his choices to join the dark side. There's a word for what I'm trying to say here, because it's a trope. A story of redemption is a trope, or a common way of telling a story. But it's like redeeming. It's not redeeming. It is redeeming, but it's the redeeming on, just a character who he's now thinking that maybe he's not supposed to be dark side, and I'm gonna convince him that he is supposed to be dark side, obviously. Then she lied to you, Aten. That is what Jedi do.
It didn't feel that way, though. It was different.
There was a threat, and she dealt with it. That is all. There was no concern in her actions for you, only for the Jedi.
But what she said, if I had remained, they would have turned me into something else.
The Jedi let Republic soldiers and innocents die against the Mandalorians. She already turned you into something else. Look at you. Aten, you could feel the Force. You were a threat to the Jedi. You had killed members of their order. Why would they forgive you?
But why would she die for me? And the feeling, that love.
Emotions can be faked or inflicted on others.
You're right. I didn't think of it like that. But she tricked me. Another Jedi trick. More Jedi hypocrisy, like the others.
Feel the darkness.
I'm tired of Jedi crawling in my head. I'm tired of
That
not
sounds like
knowing
a
who I
song.
am anymore.
If you wish control, then I can teach you to learn to kill again with a Force as your ally.
I will follow you to hell and back. I will do.
Hey, holy shit! So welcome to the stream.
And
How's
your
it going?
enemies shall be mine.
Your obedience will be rewarded, and failure shall be punished.
Once, I was shown the Force. I heard it.
I am turning him dark side.
To weaken me.
I know that turning away from it was her plan for me. And I will not walk that path any longer. I want to learn how to use the
I haven't
Force,
unlocked the new
as
face
I was
yet.
meant to. And there will be no place in the galaxy where Jedi or Sith can hide from me.
Then I will train you, Aten.
What must I do? Is there someone you need me to kill to prove myself?
That will come later. For now, close your eyes. Oh, we're gonna do the Force-seeing thing. Imagine the slaughter of the war, the death, and the energy it filled you with. Hear the echo of the rage you felt during the war, the hate, the betrayal. Feel the fires as Republic ships burn, as Jedi fall before you. And at last, Aten, awaken. Aten has taken his first steps on the path of a dark Jedi Sentinel. His power will grow as he travels with you and masters what you know of the Force. And because of me trying to help him halfway, that's why my face went into the dark side. And that light side shift is a bit of is a bad thing. But the most important thing is that the influence gained on Aten, which means that I always went towards his influence, which is great. Okay, Aten. I'm not feeling too dark-sidey right now, which means I get to keep my lovely features. You have that they do look very, very broken. The face, the face does look very broken. Oh man, I'm really close. How was that a dark side? I'm really close to the end, to the bottom. We're gonna get to super dark side pretty soon. Anyway, let's level you up. And he's already pretty dark side. Skills. Oh, this is great. This is great. Okay, so, what am I trying to make you do? Demolitions? Am I trying to max his demolitions out, or is it computer use? Yeah, it's computer use. Because of, me not having T3M, the other one. It's fine. And he now has, lightsaber proficiency, Jedi defense, which means he can use Jedi armor, Force immunity to fear, and Jedi sense, which I believe adds to some things. Does he get power? Powers? I think he does. Advanced Jedi defense. Yeah, he's got all the special abilities. He's got Master Sniper Shot. Precise Shot. Is a really advanced thing. Hi, holy shiza. Thank you very much for subscribing. You're very generous. And enjoy the emotes. And welcome again. Thank you very much. Trying to think if I want him to be lightsaber, because I don't think I want him to be lightsaber. I don't think I want... I don't know. I'm gonna go with precise shot for him. It's a feat. Is this a feat as well? When activated. Sniper shot isn't activated. Increases damage done with ranged weapons by +1. No, that's pretty good. Yeah. And then we got regenerate vitality points and a bunch of other stuff. Let's go with precise shot for him. The feat increases damage done with ranged weapons by +1, and it can be up to +8, which is pretty good as well. But also applies a -2 penalty to any attempt to deflect the blaster bolt, which is, you know, pretty awesome because of being a Jedi. And then he does have powers. Wow. This is great. I have no idea what I'm gonna give him because he's a sniper. For suppression. Cancel normal. All the powers are restricted by armor, though, so I need to be very careful. If I want to have him... Not all the powers. These are not. I want to keep him with his armor. Force push. Shock. I think it's damage dealers are restricted by armor. Maybe. Force deflection is not restricted by armor. That's kind of interesting. Revitalize. Force body. No. Battle meditation restricted by armor. Light side. Where am I? Where's the selection? Oh, it's over there. Energy resistance. Restricted by armor. Light side. Universal. Burst of speed. Force aura. Light side and light side. Yes, 2 remaining points as well. So I can just get things. Death field. What is that even? Drain life? Is this not restricted by armor? Force push. Yeah, let's go with force push. An opponent targeted by this power is pushed back 5 meters, thrown to the ground, stunned for 3 seconds, and suffers damage equal to the attacking character's level. And of course we have 2 powers, so we get force whirlwind as well, that we have in Kreia, I think. But not anybody else. And now, he... I don't see his class in here. He's a Jedi Sentinel of level 1 and a Scoundrel of level 12. I don't know how the rules work. It might be that we skip levels. So basically we got the Jedi Sentinel right now, and then the next level is going to be a Scoundrel, then the other level after that is another Jedi Sentinel. Or it works independently. Or there's also the possibility, which is most likely, is that we're not going to get any more Scoundrel levels. Which doesn't matter too much, I think, apart from the fact that Sentinel have powers, and the Scoundrel doesn't. I'm not sure there's any benefit to not. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Visas.
My life for yours.
Did you see any of that? She didn't. Can I ask you some questions?
I will answer what I can.
Never mind, I'll be going now. Yeah, she doesn't have any more questions. Atten.
Something up?
Can I ask you some questions?
All right. What did you want to know?
Nothing. So, that was it. These guys basically unlocked me being capable of getting, a level up for sure, but also Atten to be even darker side and more influenced by me than ever. Love it. Kreia is gonna love this as well, I think, potentially. So we're back at the beginning, I think. That's the guy that died. Wait. Oh, yeah. So I guess we're going to the back, because I think that's where the daughter got kidnapped. I'm gonna need to figure out a way to kill the daughter or something. Because I need to be dark side. I must be dark side. It's kind of complicated to navigate this level. Hello, Otis. Was I not sent to deal with you as well? I think I was. They might move around.
Hey, you look like a spacer. You work at the docks?
What makes you think I do?
Because if you need a crew, I'm your man. I flew during the Mandalorian Wars, and again during the Jedi Civil War.
That's hardly a badge of honor. I don't know if I want to say that. Why aren't you still flying?
You need a pilot's license to fly the freighters here. They're tough to get without sponsorship.
I couldn't care less. Just get away from me.
There's no need to be belligerent. I'll leave you alone.
There is need to be belligerent. What do you know? You don't know anything. It's dark side. You know how it goes. He doesn't. He doesn't know anything. Okay, so we have this door that goes west. And I assume doesn't lead anywhere. And it's just a huge waste of time. It does lead somewhere. To the exchange. You don't smell like a refugee. Well, thank you. The Overseer's the one you want to see. Okay. Well, let's do that. Instead of going to the other guys that hate me. Okay, let's see what I can do.
I hear you.
Dante, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I have never played this game, but I'm getting Mass Effect 1 vibes. You're very correct in that. Knights of the Old Republic 1 was developed by... There we go. And... Mass Effect... Knights of the Old Republic 1 was developed by BioWare. And it was the game before the game that came out before Mass Effect. Does that make sense? So basically they did Knights of the Old Republic, the first one. And then after that they did... They did Neverwinter Nights first. And then Knights of the Old Republic 1. And then they did Jade Empire. And then they did Mass Effect. I think that's the order. And Knights of the Old Republic 2 is done by Obsidian. And it's considerably better than Knights, the first game. But they're different as well. This one is a lot more cerebral and a lot more... the dialogues are very much more sneaky, and it's kind of tricky for you to see what's going on. But it's more adult. It's a more adult game, all things considered. So it's not as fun. You know what I mean? It's like when it's just goofy and the themes are all there and it's very obvious what's going to happen, or not what's going to happen, but it's very obvious what is happening. Then you get a sense of fun. You can get a sense of fun that is not present when it's a little bit more sophisticated storytelling, which this game does have, because there's a lot of characters that are very complicated. Atten, for example, is one of them. And you can only really enjoy his character if you understand what the writers are going for. So if you engage with a character a little bit more deeply and don't just, take everything he says at face value. What about this thing? It is also locked.
I hear you. Let me take care of this.
Get out of there, or I bash you. Do you? You the new muscle. Aww. I want to see the Overseer, but I have no idea where the Overseer is. How did I get that first one without you guys seeing? I don't understand. Excuse me, is this where the Overseer is? You the new muscle. You the... Interesting. I've played all those games you mentioned except for Star Wars titles. Maybe because I never saw the movies. That is a good point. I never saw the movies either. And I absolutely love Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. Absolutely. You can absolutely... It's totally fine not to see the movies. This stuff is like prequels to the movies anyway, so... Hello? Got a lot of these guys going around. And some food. Oh, Sakish! Oh, that's the Overseer. Okay, I'll come back in a little bit because I saw another door. This one. This is the one that leads to a pointless place. I think. Let's find out. Or is it? Well, maybe. It depends on what I do with Shakish. There's a lot of locked things. This is gonna be interesting. Because if I kill Sakish, then all these guys I assume are gonna attack me. And it's gonna be battle after battle after battle. And this is back to the beginning. Oh, it's sealed! Very curious. So you need to go all the way around the map to get to here. I hope I don't die, because I haven't been saving. I'm doing it on purpose, because I think I might have broken one of the quests. Or not really broken, but it's kind of complicated. So, Sakish. Not Shakish. Sakish. That's why you're the overseer. You're overseeing all the people working down there. And they're not working at all, because they're refugees. I don't think they work. Ah, I thought I had picked up a new smell in the sector. Get out of my way, squid head. I kind of want to say that. You're the one running this place? I kind of want to say the first one as well. Let's go with this one. And who are you? I am Sakish, the overseer of this sector, voice of the exchange. You would do well to show some respect, human. Why do you dislike humans so much? You misunderstand me. I do not loathe humans because they are humans. I loathe humans because they are weak. Do you misunderstand yourself, sir? Because, you know, you're defining humans as weak. So you loathe humans because they are humans, because they are weak. As humans, it's like saying, I don't loathe you because you're human. I loathe you because you are a creature that can be defined as human. Because, you know, human is just a category, and it's not really a thing. There's no such thing as human. It's just something that we define as human, because that's the category. But obviously the thing that is categorized as human exists and is real. Just human is the word. It's like, you're an idiot. Yeah, I'll be going now. Can I say that you smell? Look at this! The creature has returned. What does it want? Well, from behind his lead, it looks like a shaved... Oh, no, he does look like he has ball sack. Oh, my God, what have you... Oh, my God. The first line is ridiculous. I tricked the refugee Karana out of some credits. Would you like a cut? Would you like to get some money? No, you are not going to get any money, you jerk. Money is for me. Absolutely all for me. I'll be going now. Hello. The overseer is the one you want to see. Yes, but I couldn't be aggressive towards him. I'm gonna have to replay a bunch of things, I think. Because I can't attack him. By the way, what do you think about the new Mass Effect title? I think BioWare can bring back the old magic. I don't know. I haven't played Mass Effect games. The last Mass Effect game that I played is Mass Effect 2. And I liked Mass Effect 1 better. I didn't... Yeah. So, I don't know. Do I think they can make it a good game? Yeah. Sure. Absolutely. Do I think they will? I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure that there's a lot of very smart people who know exactly what to do to make a good game inside of BioWare. It's a huge studio, after all. They hire people who are good. The problem isn't that whether they're good or not, is whether they want to make a game that is good. And that comes down from the higher ups. Is that, you know, if you it's kind of complicated because, like, imagine you have a game designer. Like, let me think of a game. I don't know. I'm trying to think of examples because there are examples. any game can be analyzed through the lens that I'm talking about. But we can talk about this game. Let's just go with it. Any game will do, but this game, for example, Knights of the Old Republic 2 specifically. The guarantee that the game is going to be good doesn't come from any one stage of development. It doesn't even come from the higher ups in a company. This game, for example, was delayed, but its original release was supposed to be at the end of 2004, and it was released in February of 2005. It was released in basically an incomplete state. It was buggy as hell, and it's still buggy. And if you play the non-modded version, the ending is all weird, and it doesn't. There's no thing. It's weird. The ending is weird of this game, but for the game to be good, and I honestly consider that even with those shortcomings, the game is good. But if somebody says this game sucks because the ending is all nonsense, I can't really argue against that. Like I can't tell somebody to just look past an unfinished storyline and an unfinished story, and enjoy the friends we made along the way, because it's a game very much about the friends we make along the way. This game, in its original state, is amazing because of the people, of the characters, and all the dialogues and all that sort of stuff. But why does this game have that? Why does Knights of the Old Republic 2 have such deep characters and such complicated dialogues? Not necessarily dialogue trees, but like they're complicated to analyze from a literary perspective. Why does it have that? Because they made a decision early on in the game development that they wanted a storyline that is going to be challenging, and then they tailored, even though they did an incomplete job, they tailored all of the development towards making a game that fits that narrative. They are using an engine that isn't theirs. They are mostly following the art direction of a game that isn't there, so they know what they're gonna do. It's not, they don't need an iterative process to get to the end result. So they're taking a lot of shortcuts in ways that other games don't really have. Because if you're making a game from scratch, you're gonna need to figure out, does it look good? Is it do the voice actors, does it mesh? When do we record the voice lines? If we're going to have voice lines, how early do we start making quests? How do we design levels? There's so many things that need to be thought out and need to be put together in a way that is cohesive. And I think that's the most important thing. Even the worst game can have, even the worst game has things that in another game would work well. Like, for example, Fallout 4. Let's look at Fallout 4 since we're talking about the worst game. The dialogue system in Fallout 4 would work well, for example, if, for example, it wasn't an open world game and it was characters who were there were a lot fewer characters. This is my opinion, obviously, because all this is opinion naturally. But a system that doesn't really let you make that many choices and is mostly about storytelling, is mostly about characters telling you things. Instead of you having a choice on what they are going to tell you and what you tell them. That works well if it's a relatively small cast of characters, because you have a lot more room to make choices outside of dialogue, and also you have a lot more room to have more expository dialogue. Instead of being preoccupied with trying to present a character, you can have more expository dialogue, so those choices become less frequent, which allows for such a simplistic dialogue system such as the one of Fallout 4 to work in a game with a completely different design. What I'm saying is that even a thing that is terrible in Fallout 4, which it is, the dialogue system, can work amazingly and to great effect in other games. For example, it's a system that is very similar to the system in Deus Ex Human Revolution. And while Deus Ex Human Revolution, it is a little bit of an open world game, it isn't really, and it has a very small cast of characters as well, so it works well on that front as well. So what I'm saying is, it's not that BioWare can't make Mass Effect, the new Mass Effect, be good. It's whether they will make the decisions that make everybody who can make amazing games inside that company, make everybody work together towards making a good game. And then you have to ask the question, why don't they always make that decision? It seems simple, right? Well, it isn't simple, obviously, but because for smaller studios it is actually very difficult, because of budget constraints or because of time constraints. For example, Knights of the Old Republic, that was a time constraint for finishing the game because it's very complicated making RPGs, or or because of just the higher-ups changing their idea halfway through the development, which happens a lot, especially in companies like BioWare. And honestly, I think the biggest problem in BioWare's case is going to be that they are very concerned with what is going to sell. And that is a huge problem. I think it's a huge problem. I think, honestly, the over-reliance on marketing as a direction for making games creates... I don't, like... The legend says Harry, that every time someone starts talking about Deus Ex, someone in the world somewhere starts installing and playing the game. That is a very old legend. I have heard that many times. What I'm saying is, when you're making a game, first off, I don't understand how marketing... I understand how marketing works. I don't understand how creating hype for video games works. And I look at 2 specific games, and I tell you, I don't understand how the marketing led to the hype. Like, for example, No Man's Sky and Cyberpunk 2077. I don't understand why the hype grew so much around those games. And I don't understand just because I'm not too familiar with the methods and skills of a marketing person. Because I'm pretty sure they understand that. I'm pretty sure they understand how... when I mean they, I mean, in this case... Hello Games for No Man's Skies, and or actually Sony, maybe. No, it was Hello Games who did the marketing, and CD Projekt Red for Cyberpunk 2077. I think they know full well how people got, how the hype got so high for those games. But what I'm pretty sure happens is that they have to direct the development of the game in a direction where the marketing is going to be able to say, yes, I can do something with that. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you have a game, like, I deal with that on a different level, but it's somewhat of a similar idea. When I make thumbnails for all of my videos, I take a screenshot, usually, the vast majority of the time, I take a screenshot from the video itself. And so, there's some videos that are just not really, there's some games even, that don't have anything that allows me to get a really good screenshot, or a screenshot that is going to be interesting for anybody to click on. So I see a lot of what the limitations of your material are. When I say material, I mean what the game is, the limitation of your gameplay and all that can be for when you're just taking a still for a screenshot. And marketing obviously doesn't use just screenshots. It uses also screenshots, but it uses a lot of other things as well, like, you know, videos and features. You can explain a feature. You can't explain the feeling of playing a game, so you need to explain the feature. And if a game designer comes in and says, hey, I have this game over here that feels so good to play, and you look at it and you don't understand how the game plays, the marketing team is going to be like, I don't know how to market that game. Yeah, sure, it feels amazing. I don't know how to market that game, because you can't market the feeling of gameplay. You can only market images. So what they do is they compromise. They pick that good feeling of gameplay, and they add things that are a little bit more familiar, perhaps, to allow for them to say, oh, it's like this game, but better. Or, oh, it has this feature, but better, or something like that. You know what I mean? So when marketing comes in, and when I say marketing, I don't mean the people working on marketing, or even the marketing team, or anything like that. What I mean is, when the concerns related to marketing a game and to selling the game in general come into game design, they change the game. And for a small company like Obsidian, since we're talking about KOTOR, for a smaller company like Obsidian, those concerns are sometimes ignored for the betterment of the game, but for the worst of the company, because they can't market the game as well. And look, for example, what happened to Tyranny, and look at what happened to Pillars of Eternity 2. They didn't sell very well. Sometimes those concerns are ignored, or just, you know, sort of left by the wayside. And other times, they just are not as big concerns. Because you have to understand, a Mass Effect game is going to have to sell millions and millions. And you need to ask yourself, how can a game like that, how can a game like Knights of the Old Republic 2 sell millions and millions? It can't. Not a game like this. It needs to be changed. And all those concerns change what the, I'm sure, amazingly skilled people inside of BioWare can make. And this applies to any company, any big company. And it's just how it is. It's just very complicated. because you know I'm sure they're in there. They know exactly how good or bad the game is. I have faith in BioWare making a great game. I don't have faith in EA allowing them to actually do it. Sadly, yeah, that's more or less what I'm saying. I'm just sort of going into the methods of why that happens. BioWare these days is just BioWare in name. Sadly, yeah. Yeah, Trash Mac, welcome to the stream, by the way. I heard Casey Hudson left BioWare also, again. Yeah, but I don't think. I think small, like we see every once in a while, we see no-name teams, people who have never made a game, make good games. We do that. And in RPGs that happens. It's a little bit rarer, just because there's fewer RPGs. But if every game out there was an RPG, we'd see just as much. It wouldn't change anything. RPGs are more difficult, but it doesn't make them more inaccessible to inexperienced people than any other game. They just make just across the board make them more inaccessible to developers because they're expensive to make. They're difficult to make. So what I'm saying is you can make the team be completely inexperienced people, and they're not. People working at BioWare, they have experience. Every one of them has years and years of experience. They know exactly what they're doing. And they also like that's the other thing as well. They put the people in charge who play the games and who know how to make things for games that they like. And as long as they do that, obviously, if you make somebody who doesn't like, I don't know, an old school RPG, if you make them make a Fallout game, Fallout 3 comes out, and that's just how it is. Bethesda was comprised of people who didn't like Fallout 1 and 2. And this was like when this was 15 years ago. Fallout 2 was only like 6 or 7 years old by the time they were making Fallout 3. It wasn't that old. And at the time they weren't playing Fallout 2. You have to understand that, because it's not by mistake that it happens, that Fallout 3 happens. It's because the people making it didn't like Fallout 2. And at the time people were playing Fallout 2 actively, and there still are. There's a lot of people playing Fallout 2 and 1. It's just that they didn't like it. They didn't, maybe they played a little bit back when it came out, but they're playing Halo. They're playing, whatever new game there is. And just a different kind of person. And it's okay to have different tastes. Absolutely. It's totally fine. You can, you have to have different tastes. You're making a bunch of different games all around the world. People make completely different games, and all of them have to have the tastes for the games that they're playing. And that way, they not only can they say that this is good or this is bad, but they just need to be put in a position where they're actually doing games that are supposed to be made for the that they like. You know what I mean? It's just, oh my god. And I talk about Fallout 3 and just go on a tangent. 1 year ago, he was so happy to be back in BioWare. Then he just left. Left 1 year later. Yeah. I'm so happy CRPGs made a comeback. I'm not sure if the comeback is going away though. Now though, it's kind of this year has basically been no RPGs apart from Wasteland 3, big ones anyway. We all know Bethesda hates Fallout. The thing is, they don't hate the new Fallout. They love the new Fallout. There's so many people like Fallout is now synonymous with Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. That's what Fallout is. If you specify Fallout 1 and 2, that's not the Fallout people think of. And Bethesda, even with Fallout 3, they managed to shift the discussion in that direction. And I'm going to have to replay a bunch of things here. And just, it's how it is. There is Fallout and shit pretending to be Fallout. What I'm saying is, when you say to normal people, to anybody who plays games in general, and you tell them, I like Fallout, they think that they're talking about the newer games. That's what I'm talking about. That's what Fallout is. In that sense. Hey, I tricked the refugee Kahrana out of some credits. Would you like a cut? You are uncommonly wise for a human. To offer before asked saves us both difficulty. I'll be going now. Freaking hell, I'm gonna have to reload. And I'm gonna have to say it on camera as well, because I'm recording a Let's Play. Yeah, I can't tell him the mean things. So let's come back. This sucks because this is like right at the beginning of of the episode. Where is this? Entertainment Promenade. Oh man, that sucks. Did I even talk to you? Took care of her. And then I go back over here. We didn't really do much. It's mostly dialogue. I remember exactly what I said, so it's not a big deal. To think that my evil plans were going to be brought down by... Yeah, let's go. Let's go inside. I would love for another old school Fallout game. The closest I've gotten in later years is Underrail. I don't know. Underrail is not. It's very different. It's very focused on exploration. Underrail is closer to. Underrail, I don't know. It's similar in presentation style for sure. Let's go back to this. Just to ask these things. Who do you think you are? And then I kill them, right? Underrail is very much about the exploration. If you really think about it, Fallout is mostly just dialogue. The exploration is fun and it's there for sure, but it's few pockets. And Underrail is sort of the opposite of that. It's mostly just exploration with a lot of cool systems for sure, but it's few pockets of dialogue. It's not the same. Like it really doesn't feel like, and also the quest design is nowhere near as good, honestly. But that's sort of inconsequential, really. That it isn't as good. It doesn't change what the game is. But in terms of like what it really stands out for, and the reason why I like Underrail is the exploration is really fun, the systems are really good, and the storytelling, it's kind of nice, but mostly, yeah. To quote Black Sabbath, Bethesda is poisoning their brainwashed minds. From... I'm trying to think of what song that is from, but I don't remember. Wasteland is somewhat closer to Fallout. Wasteland is very much about combat. It is somewhat closer, but it isn't. At the same time, it isn't. At the same time, I think Wasteland, in terms of storytelling, Underrail is closer to War Pigs. That's the one. I was thinking War Pigs, but I was in my head. Yeah,
we're all we've got. We need to stick together.
This is Serico territory.
Yeah. So, if I say that,
this is Serico territory.
I want to speak to your leader.
That's a laugh. Look, blow out of here like space dust, or you'll be a new stain on the cargo hold.
Let me talk to your leader.
All right, you can go see him.
Is there any way to do that without crawling inside their head?
There is, but it's not as fun. And I didn't
Hurry up and take care of your business.
I didn't gain dark side points.
Hurry up and take care of your business.
You said that already. Well, I don't have to kill you now, so that's really nice. So let's just go back to where we were. And I will actually reload that, because I don't need to do that, because I think that might be a one-time deal. And that is a problem. So all I have to do is ask who that is. I get that quest entry. And then I can go back. He talks automatically, and that's why he said that he did that weird to-take thing. Let me get that Fog of War. It's like a shooter game. Shooters are like peak game development theory, because there's relatively few things working together. There's the gameplay mechanics, there's the level design, there's the enemy design, and there's the weapon design. That's it. That's all. And there's, I mean, for sure, there's the storyline, there's other systems and all that. But in terms of what you decide to make, what you decide to make for it to be a good game, there's only those four things. That's all that matters. Like, if you just, this shooter is gonna have the best weapons, it's gonna be really cool weapons, but everything else is bland, then you know what the problem is. If you know, it needs all to come together, but it's not that many things working together. It's just a few things. Quite a lot, but... quite a lot, I mean, quite important, but still. You know, if I find it weird, a game like Fallout... Let's see. Persuade lie, please die, thank you. I am gonna need to do Aten's quest again. Which is a bit of a bummer. Well, you're gonna see my face again. My terrible face of death. Dark side and all that. I find it weird that a game like Fallout doesn't have clones, while the movies that is based on, Mad Max, Damnation Alley, A Boy and His Dog, have hundreds of clones. Oh, yeah, it's just because they're... The reason why Mad Max and the reason why A Boy and His Dog and all that, those movies were even made in the first place, is because they were cheap to make. Slow down. What do you mean? Leave yourself vulnerable. And then I can ask this. Not my problem. And that's the dark side. We didn't get the quest update. But we're gonna kill them all. We'll see. The reason why they were made in the first place is because they were cheap. Fallout wasn't made because it was cheap. In fact, it was a miracle that it was made because it wasn't cheap. Kind of information. Why don't you have loot yourself? Alright. I have to go now. At least I chose a different thing there. Not that it matters, but there we go. And so the clones are just different. They're just, you know, less accessible for Fallout. Then I can tell you...
You're the one.
Then I can say that. And then she calls me a liar, which is really weird and awkward. And I really don't understand why she does that, but it's fine.
Hey.
Otis. You work at the docks. Flying.
There's no...
Get away from me. I think those are quests that we might do. I'm not sure. Oh, she's really mad. Kawe Koraini, welcome to the stream and thank you for the follow. I think I'm missing somebody in here. Husef.
Welcome, traveler. My name's Husef. I try to look out for the other refugees. I see you're a stranger here. Watch your step and keep to the camp.
No one tells me where I can walk.
Well, that may be, but watch yourself just the same. The Serco crew fights first and talk later. They won't bother warning you before shooting.
Who are these thugs?
They're veterans from the Serco campaign, and they don't take kind to strangers. And on the inner side, you've got the Overseer and his exchange. They've been pushing us refugees pretty hard lately.
How do the Sirocco and Exchange get along?
Those two have a truce. Neither side wants to mess with the other.
Do the Sirocco ever bother you?
Only if we enter their territory. It makes things a little tight here in the camp. Not much room to move.
You're all doomed. Oh, that's for me to get in favor with Exchange. Yes, it is. It did, Harry. I brought the volume up a little bit because it was a little bit too quiet. I have control over the volume. I'm always messing with it because this game is weird. What does the Exchange do to the refugees?
Occasionally, their thugs kidnap people and sell them into slavery with the Huts. They've also hemmed us in. We used to live all throughout this area, but they've crammed us all in here now.
Do the Sirocco ever bother you?
Only if we enter their territory.
Is there anything I can help you with?
If you could convince either the Exchange or the Serco to give us more space, that would really help a lot.
Huh. I'll be going now.
Good luck to you.
I wonder if I will. I'm thinking the best thing to do is to help the Exchange. And by best, I mean the worst. So, well, we'll see. This is coming. This is weird because I reloaded a bunch. Fortunately, a lot of the dialogue is sort of linear, and I really remember all my options, so not that much of a problem. And here they come, and I can talk to them. This better be worth it. Is he a refugee? And they don't talk to me again. And then the guy says that weird... And there we go. Pay attention to my face, because it's going to turn into the super dark side. Oh, in this screen, my face is on top, but we'll see. So I'm in control more than ever. Urgent plan, I can't control her. Some questions for you. I'm at the... Okay. This is the first line, and there's anything I want to tell you. No harm meant. That's the light side. If you've got a problem, let's settle it now. Why are you trying to protect me? What? Okay. My power gives me the right. Go on, let's hear it all. We did all this already. You need to go find a blood pack and feed. Yes. No, why? What do you mean? That is why the Sith were right. That's what I chose. And this is I've heard enough. And then this goes back to that. And then why not?
Served in both of them.
Yeah, okay.
Because I followed orders. But it...
I chose the wrong thing there, I think.
Right.
But it was just one line. I think it doesn't matter. These are the important ones. Okay.
You had without. We were.
You want to talk about it? Is what I said before.
So.
There it is. There's my face. There's my face. Look at that. No, that's not my face. It's the wrong button. Look at it. Look at it. Did I miss the obligatory vampire bloodlines? The obligatory? What do you mean? What do you mean? Wrong face, yes. I did play Vampire Bloodlines on stream. I have 2 Let's Plays of it, if you want to check it out. But that's beautiful. It's amazing. Love it. Love it. Let's see, because we're just getting past this. You fought Jedi.
People... No. What?
And then the first one... And then I can do that. This is a big dialogue. Let's see. Revan understood one thing. The real battle. And I said the last one.
Yeah. Revan. One day, didn't think you would. And well, she was.
Okay, this is the important one. Now I say Jedi lies.
Killed her for.
You're right to kill her.
And
That is what Jedi do.
But what?
I think this one is the one that is like immediately bugged. Yeah, look at that. It doesn't even give a response. It was an amazing Let's Play. It had cut content mod, didn't it? Yes, it did. Both of my Let's Plays had cut content. If you just take your time, the Let's Plays are all there. Let's see.
But why would she die for me?
Okay. And inflicted on others. And the fate shall be punished. Then I will train you. And I made better choices this time around, and I didn't actually lose. Oh, this means... Yeah, I understood the dialogue a little bit better. And this means that I didn't choose the light side options mixed in. It was like very few options here and there that are... It's just dumb as hell. It is super dumb as hell that like, it... Oh, man, it's dumb as hell. It just needs to be just a little bit nicer to him. A little bit. It's like minusculely nicer. And there it is. Your face is now beautiful. And then now it's ugly. And now I'm going to have to retroactively add this to the Let's Play because I need to explain what just happened. VTM is one of the best RPGs ever made, despite the horrible sneak on the ship stage. The best one was the Stephen King Shining stage. The Shining stage. Do I even know what that is? Is that the hotel? I love Vampire Bloodlines, but I don't think it's one of the best RPGs ever made. It has really cool quests. It's really well designed in many aspects, but unfortunately it just doesn't have that much freedom in terms of choices. It's all very insular. And there's other games that do that a little bit better in regard to the consequences of your choices. But it is very, it's one of my favorite, it's my top 3 of all time. Yep, The Haunted Hotel. It's one of my top 3 games of all time, honestly. Well, actually, it was when I started doing YouTube. Now it isn't anymore, because the Age of Decadence came out, and, yeah. I'm okay with a more linear story if it's well written and well acted. Yeah, but that's the thing, like, it's not necessarily a linear story. So like in the sense that, you know, you have a lot of options to do things as you want in the side quests. So it doesn't get the benefit of being well written and well acted because it isn't a linear story. Like, it is well acted though, and it is well written in the sense of like it's for what it is, but it's not like that sort. It's not that, you know, if you just transcribe it's well written for an RPG is what I mean to say. It's not well written for if you just transcribe it into a book. It's not the best thing. You read it and it's like, oh, this is the best thing. No, it's well written for what it is. If you want to make it well written as in a book, you can't have the same level of options that an RPG has. So you always have to shape your dialogue and always have to shape the writing. Anyway, let me get back to this because it's important. So, what do I say? Oh, I made slightly different choices and now I didn't gain light side points. I still gained influence on him. Purely influence on him. And that means... What does it mean? I want to see my face. Yes, I can barely see my face. But my face is ugly. I am super dark side. Beautiful. So, not ugly. Burps, burps. Computer use. Feat. It's this one down here. Double click, double click. No, only one double click. Okay. Powers. I don't remember. Oh, it's a force push. Okay, accept. And that's good enough to explore the rest of the place. So it was a bit of a pain, but at least we got extra dark side points from his dialogue. Because it's very much the top one is light side, the bottom one is dark side. Probably won't be able to go in there. That guy's gonna say the same things. The top dialogue options.
Hey.
Oh, this guy. So I gained dark side points by saying no to her.
Hey, you look like a spacer.
This guy still says this even after I said I didn't want it. I couldn't care less. Just stay away from me.
There's no need to be belligerent.
So I can go back?
Hey, you look like a spacer.
Huh, okay, so I think this is a quest that we should take.
Because if you need a crew...
If I hear of anyone looking for a pilot, I'll refer them to you.
I'd greatly appreciate that.
There we go. I wonder where that's going. So there's that place. Yeah, okay, so I know where I'm going. Spacer. Like in Spacer's Choice? I'm actually not sure what he means by that. So I didn't go that way, did I? No. Going this way. So I'm gonna be rude to this guy. Kill him. These guys say the same thing as before.
I hear you.
Yeah. You're gonna be the one doing the exploration because there's a lot of locked stuff in here. Yeah, so apparently this thing over here can be opened.
Let me take care of this.
It can't. Huh. Does that mean you can open things stealthily? I think it does. I think it does. So some things are openable, others are not, because... Yeah. Also, apparently you can place mines and people don't get angry at you. To open things. Let's see what we are. Yeah, we're in the place. Okay, this is good. We're back to where we were. I mean, it's better. It's better. It's not just good. It's better than before. Does it matter? I don't recall people getting angry for their opening containers. They just did then. You didn't notice because I didn't make a fuss. The game auto paused, but that guy complained and attacked me when I took stuff from the container. We're gonna kill them. I mean, that's the hope anyway. So, Sakesh, can I now compliment your smell? Maybe you ought to start bathing. Is it humor? Such a human indulgence. And look where your filthy people are now. Get out of my way, squid head. I am Sakesh, the overseer of this sector, voice of the exchange. You would do well to show some respect, human. Oh, actually, she's so cute. It is better. My character looks better than she looked before. Atten, you pervert, go away. I'm saying that she looks better. Don't jump at her. Either way, I like it better this time. Is what this way. I mean, is what I mean. At least from this line, this thing, this sort of angle. Mine is perfectly acceptable way of opening a door. Right? Is what I'm saying. Not humor. Fact. It's a bath and cover those balls. So we can ask them to stop pressuring the refugees, which would solve one of the quests. I could do both. How might I show my support? Oh man, don't tell me. Don't tell me we can't actually attack them. I don't think we can. And I can even tell him to let Adana go. Even though I didn't. Oh, no, this is different. Wait, how? The hell is it different? It's a weird dialogue tree here. Because nothing is available immediately. Why do you dislike humans so much? You misunderstand me. And now I can ask how I might show my support for the exchange. There is one trivial matter you could help me with. A refugee, Nada, owes us 600 credits in tribute. We have taken measures to sell her daughter, Adana, to the Huts, but it takes time and the girl is not the most... If you could convince the mother, Nada, to settle her debt, it would save some time. Okay, actually, I'll record that line again because it's not the most what? I don't know. So, I'll do that. Girl is not the most desirable slave. Yeah, this is an evil person. Me going against him is not gonna give me too much. I can settle this in a different way, I think. So if I choose any of these lines, I think I'm just going to gain light side points. And besides, I'm trying to create chaos and death and suffering. So I think I have a plan. I'll be going now. So all that replay didn't really matter. Not that is a problem. It isn't. It isn't a problem. You can kill Nadai if I'm not mistaken. That would be lovely. That'd be lovely. I feel that it should be possible. But I have no idea where Nadai... Oh, Nadai is behind the gate. Oh, there's a way of attacking all of them. Well, I did kill the exchange. I don't know. I'm trying to think of... It's not really that I need dark side points because I'm like you might actually be able to tell how low on the no, you can't. I'm like very close to the bottom. So you can't tell because my face is always on top, but still. I think Nada must be behind this. The Overseer is the one you want to see? Yes, it is. And in fact, attacking that might be the way to... Ooh, you're not here? Okay.
I hear you.
Yes. Attacking these things might be the way to... Oh, interesting. Anyway. Stealing from them might be the way to attack them all. Which I might do. But first... Hard Cypher, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Welcome on in and thank you for the follow. Let's go deal with the other thugs. I don't remember their name, but they're accessible through here. I think. These are the back rooms. Did we ever visit them? That's locked. What about this one? Security door. Also locked. Why would that be? Oh, right. There's Sirocco. Let's see if they bother me, because I didn't ask for permission on the other one. This is teleporting to me.
This is Serico territory.
There it is. So I want to speak to your leader. You'll let me talk. And this happens.
Hurry up and take...
Okay, and here we are. Next to their leader. There's a lot of entrances. Yes, there are. Wow, this is a cargo door for days. Oh, this is the other guy that we also killed. Obviously, we reloaded, so he's alive. There's a lot of Sirocco thugs. So what I'm thinking is, the Sirocco thugs are the lesser of two evils, perhaps? And, so they probably need to die, is what I'm saying, because the exchange... I don't know, because I also want to kill the exchange. And that's where the other one let us... yeah, thank you. So, let's see what this leader says, because it's going to be pretty important. Are you?
I heard you've been looking for me.
Yes, I want to talk with you about the exchange.
Yeah? What about the exchange?
I have a plan to drive them out of this sector.
Do you now? Suppose I were interested. What's this plan of yours?
Attack the exchange now.
We'll go and make our move. Men, let's take them out.
That's interesting. And I gain 500 experience for that. I don't like that. Let's not do it. Let's not do that. Let's kill them ourselves. That's better for experience. Also, I didn't gain dark side points.
I heard you've been looking for me.
I'd like to help you guys out. I'm just gonna kill you. Yeah, I might just kill them. The death cry was from Command and Conquer 1996, was it? I didn't. I think I played the first one, but I don't remember. I know they're encroaching on your space here.
We can hold our own against them. Not that it's your concern.
I doubt you can handle the exchange.
No? Well, we can certainly handle you.
Oh, just like that, huh? Nah, I'm just trying to explore your dialogue here, mate. It's fine. It's called... It wasn't a Wilhelm scream. That was definitely not a Wilhelm scream. I know it very well. Everybody, well, it's memes.
I heard you.
So, about the exchange, you're encroaching. Plan. So, every plan that I have with them is specifically to attack them. Okay, never mind, I'll be going.
You're not going anywhere.
Oh, I am. I just need to reload. Don't worry about it. I do have a plan, though, to sort of get the best of all worlds. And you will now see what that plan is. It's probably a royalty-free death scream. Yeah, it's, well, actually, I'm not sure if it is royalty-free. I know I have it in one of my videos, and it didn't get claimed, so I suppose it's open. What's the word? The word that means you don't pay money for it. So I have a plan for this, and it's evil. It is lovely. I'm just not sure if the order is gonna do good things. Who's the leader of this place? Oh, it's that guy that I basically only talked to on my second time around. Hey, and who's Seth?
Look how grim our situation is. Another refugee, old Gariel, died.
Oh yeah, that was me who told him to kill himself, and then he died of the thinking of killing himself, I suppose. You're all doomed. You should just give in to the exchange.
These are bad times for us, yes. But I will not give in to the exchange.
Seriously? That was my plan. Oh, well. Is there anything I can help you with?
If you could convince either the Exchange or the Serico to give us more space, that would really help a lot.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not gonna do that, but it's gonna amount to that, so we'll see.
Good luck to you.
Yeah. So I can't convince him of that. I imagine it's impossible. Because I have maxed out persuasion. And I'm not maximum level. But not getting a force there, it probably means that it is impossible. It's like a maze. It is. It very much is, and it just like immediately comes across as one. It's very much like that. Thor 110, welcome to the stream. KOTOR 2 player having fun, modded or unmodded? Modded. I only have one mod though. It's called the TSL. No, it is not called that. It is called the TSLRCM. It's the Sith Lord's restored content mod, and hopefully it's good. Have I played the first game before? I did play the first game, and I played this game as well. I finished this game already, and I have a Let's Play for the first game on my YouTube channel, which you can find. There's a link for it somewhere. If I can point to the right direction, it's over there. Yes. And there's a link for my YouTube channel, and I am also making a Let's Play out of this one. I'm a KOTOR 2 modder. Check out my streamed Quit Blast if you have... You ported... Ooh, that's nice. That port is good. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's lovely. Because this game doesn't record... the first game doesn't record properly for me. It's a pain in the ass to record. But if it's ported, then that's lovely. And also, this game just has better systems, honestly. So, thank you for the work. I'll check it out. Yeah, absolutely. I'll check it out. Then I'll mention it in the next stream, and then I'll put it in the Let's Play. Because, you know, I can edit all the things. Stream at the moment. Capture is off as I stop by KOTOR streams temporarily sometimes. Ah, I see. Thank you for showing up. Have a good stream then. And I'll check it out. Thank you. So, what I was going to say is... Or what I'm going to do. Thank you. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to kill these guys. I'm going to be rude to them. That's how we do.
I heard you've been looking for me.
Yeah, I just want to kill you.
No chance.
Oh, there is a lot of chance. It's kind of complicated. Mostly it's just me killing you like this. And we got Dark Side for doing that. These are indeed the... Oh, that's also a quest update. These are indeed the good guys. Or the lesser of two evils. Oh. Oh. Well, we might have to retry that a little. Wow, look at how angry he looks. He's really angry. Okay, shoot that guy over there. He does have some armor. Come on. Oh, you're missing a lot, dude. Okay, let's see. Energy shield. Let's do it. Be quick about it. Be quick about it. Okay, then. Where the hell are the healing items? Med packs. Come on. Okay, that didn't work very well. I think we're gonna die. Okay, I can have another med pack. And then I'm gonna throw a grenade up in there. Frag grenades, sure. You didn't med pack properly. Oh, that's lovely. Well, not completely lovely. The shield is working quite well. Let's go with normal attacks, because I think the sniper attacks are bad for my health. Come on, Atten. You can pull this off. I believe in you. A little. I also had so many special abilities. I just completely underestimated them. Oh, no. They are very strong. I don't know. I didn't try it from inventory yet. Oh, that was a good shot. Let me move you over here a little bit. That shield is also working really well. I mean, it's a 200 health shield. Wait, I have people over here? That's really bad. I am healing over time, though. Come on. Oh, don't tell me Force Whirlwind doesn't work because you have armor. I didn't notice that it was armor restricted. It didn't say that. I'm pretty sure it didn't. How deep are you going to sink into Sith? The deepest. It's gonna be fine. This shield is working really well, though. There we go. Okay, so now that I have fewer people, I think it's a good idea to go with Master Sniper Shot. Look at that. Did you see the amount of damage it does? I think this... Oof, that's what I'm talking about. I think this doubles the critical range. It's just that I was getting shot a lot and also missing a lot. And my shield is down. It's totally fine.
Time to even the odds.
We are evening the odds. I heard somebody shoot from back there. Welcome back. Wow, we pulled it off. And also we leveled up, which means we're fully healed. Unarmed Specialist level 5. So 4, not 5. And I need to go up on computer use once. Because that is... Oh, a maxed out awareness? Or can I... Oh, the +1 awareness that I got was in the dialogue was like a freebie. Oh, not a freebie, but like it was a... It was like a forced level up. It's not like a +1 separate to it, so you can level it up to 18. It's like a... It's weird. Either way, we got a +1 on computer use, which we are going to need because Kreia wants to teach us things. And I also have the resilience form, which Kreia is going to tell us about. He's going to tell us about. And the way I can record it properly. It worked out. It worked out. So this is powers. I can't have Force Storm yet. Improved Force Scream, that's good. Improved energy resistance, that's also pretty good. I think I'm gonna go with improved energy resistance because that is what killed me this time around and I can't get anything better. And that's my level up. Oh yes! I look so good. Love it. Fitness package. And of course gaining the dark side. Vizes, are you gonna be injured forever? I think you are. I'm so sorry, Vizes. I'm not really paying his life. Let's kill the rest of them. I'm gonna have to cut part of that fight because that was boring. Midway through, just and advanced med pack. Oh ho, hello. No energy resistance for me. Oh, energy resistance for me. Get it, goddammit. Cast it. Wow, why must you do it like that? And now you're dead.
Let's settle this.
Well, I am good at med packs at least. Well, a little bit good at med packs, not too much apparently. Yeah, you sniper shot them. Hey, hi. Yeah, you're all gonna die, but this is they shoot hard. Hey, you. Die. Hell yeah, I killed 3 of them at the same time. There's more of them in there, isn't there? This is such a beautiful skill. Vizus, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. It's fine. Cancel combat. Hello? Murder. There's so much stuff for me to get. Oh, hi. Hello. I did not see you there. So sorry. I'm very inattentive. I have so much awareness.
My life is yours.
No, but luck picks are what I'm looking for. You should get Drain Life. I do have Drain Life. I just, I think I have Drain Life. I think I do. I need to look into it. I think I do. It's got a different name. A second level. Hello. Murder? Yes, please. That's what I hear. Oh, no, there's another one. That's, yeah. So that's 200 experience each that we're getting out of these guys. And if I told them, obviously, you know, we need to kill them. That's one thing. But if I had told them to not bother the refugees, I wouldn't have gotten that much experience. Right? Murder, She Wrote. I don't know what that is a reference to. I have heard of that before.
Let me take care of this.
But what exactly do we have inside? Sith Power Gauntlets. Is that actually what I think it is? Based on stolen Iriadu designs, items of this type utilize almost uncomfortable bursts of repulsor lift energy to assist movement. They are rarely seen outside of Sith possession. It is. It is what I think it is. I'm gonna get it, because I need the strength. Because I'm very, very weak in that regard. That's pretty good.
Just say the word.
I didn't expect to find a whole lot of good things in here. Well, in fact, that's the first good thing that we find, but that's nice. An 80s cult classic TV series. Yeah, never seen it.
Pure Pazak.
We got some more gauntlets and whatnot, but nothing extraordinary. Empty things, and our energy resistance is gone. Yeah, that thing is important. Energy resistance is what got me through that fight. There's gonna be more of them still, isn't there? Oh, yes, there is. Oh, he didn't die. Did you? Oh, 150, and you didn't die with a single one? You saved. You saved, I can tell. Yeah. Oh, this is the other entrance. Man, that pure Pazak. It's really weird, isn't it, that he says that? It's really awkward. In 2009, they made a point-and-click adventure based on it. And you never played it, so I don't know if it's any good. Point-and-click adventures talk about the easiest game to make. That's why Fallout 1 and 2 is basically a point-and-click adventure. They focus the difficulty on other things, rather than on making complicated gameplay mechanics and whatnot. Okay, so the refugees are just gonna have to wait. I wonder where this is gonna go in regards to the choices that I'm making. Hey, you thought you were gonna not die. Oh, you died alone in a corner of the map. No, you didn't. You had a friend who died alone. The friend died alone. Be 100% evil, kill the refugees. I don't know that there's a narrative reason to kill the refugees. They weren't belligerent towards me. You know what I mean? If they were mean, I would be like, you all die. Or maybe, I mean, there would be a narrative reason if, like, I found a pipe that would feed poison into their place. I tried to kill them by trying to convince them to surrender to the exchange, but okay, I think they're all dead, which means we can go to the exchange and aggro them instead. They are all gonna die. Look at them. Hello, I will now proceed to steal from you chemicals and all that, and they are very angry. Wow. Okay, this might be dangerous. Okay, this force lightning thing is sort of working. There we go. But I think there's more. Yes, there are. Why didn't that guy attack? Oh, they're all coming. Okay, I'm gonna cast something else then. Start with Drain Life. Oh, I don't need to cast always Drain Life. I thought it wasn't gonna heal all that much. It absolutely healed me forever. Drain Life is amazing. Oh, he's not aggroed? Only some of them aggro? What? That's really weird. Well, I mean, can't say I'm not gonna take advantage of it, mind you. I think you can demoralize them first by making quests that. That's I know what you mean. Oh, that's not the word in English. I don't think. Is that the word in English? By damage them. Yeah. How would you say that in English? I suppose that might be the word. You break their spirit and they surrender. You give me great ideas. You give me fantastic ideas. Amazing ideas of death and suffering. So you will let me go in there. What if I try to punch it? Oh, then you get angry. Okay. The question is, do they all get angry? Because this is basically... Thank you. This is basically me saving Adana by breaking her out without paying. However, what if I kill her instead?
Who are you? One of Saquesh's calf hounds?
This is off to a good start. I've had enough of you. Oh no, not in that way.
Hey, you're back.
Yes, who are you?
Adana. My mom made the mistake of telling
Let's see what
Saquesh she
happens.
couldn't sell me to the Huts, so he took me.
Saquesh has no right to sell you without talking to me first.
What are you, Sasquatch's boss or something? I thought you smelled even worse than him.
Did you call him Sasquatch? Even though it's not in the text? She called him Sasquatch even though it isn't. It's Saquesh. It's written right there. Are you Saquesh's boss? And she called it Saquesh. Watch your mouth, girl.
Whatever you say.
And you're being sold to the Huts?
Yeah. The Huts always need spice handlers for their camps. People are always dying there.
You don't sound very concerned about it.
Anything is better than this slum.
What do you mean?
Sasquatch and his thugs torture the humans.
Oh,
make
she's calling
everyone's
him...
lives miserable.
She's calling him
After
that.
I'm sold, at least I'll have someone making sure I stay alive.
I don't know where this is going. Let me save the game then.
Hey!
I'm here to rescue you.
Really? Oh, why didn't you say so?
Because I'm not.
Oh, sorry
I'm trying
about
to kill
those
you.
things I said to you. You do look a little like a calf hound, though.
Wait here while I settle matters with Saquesh.
Oh, goody. I was hoping I'd get to see
Aragent, welcome to the stream. I don't know that I want that quest like it. What happened here? You have found a young girl named Adana, imprisoned by the Overseer, Saquesh. She told you that Saquesh plans to sell her to the Huts. You left her captive. This might allow me to deal with Saquesh directly. And they did all aggro. Well, that's your loss, isn't it? Just throw her into the ventilation shaft and blow her into space. Isn't that like a death in Star Wars? Isn't that like a specific thing? So I need to go to Saquesh and kill him. I think. Not really sure how I'm gonna do that, but I will somehow. More where that came from, right? And we have a level up here for Visas. Your life. Oh my god, she's so dark side, she's on fire. We got computer use. Am I leveling her computer use? I don't know. I'm doing bad things is what I'm doing. Treat injury, that's good. I'm doing bad things specifically for Aten, is what I mean to say. I don't know what I'm going... She has 1 feet. It's a death in any sci-fi movie that takes place in space. Fair enough. I don't want that. Precise shot, not necessary. Let's go with dual strike here. I'm gonna need to get it for myself. But then again... I don't know if I want that. I think I am gonna go with that. Physical conditioning is better for the saving throws. Yeah. Toughness is also pretty good. Let's go with toughness for her. She's a frontliner after all. And for powers, she gets Force Channel, which I have already. Do I need... Is this for every... This doesn't apply to companions. I think I have a specific thing that applies to companions. Let's go with Insanity. The rest of them I sort of can live without. And she's super dark side. Wait, how dark side am I? How is she darker than I am? I'm baffled, but that's good. That's good. We're all in good time. We're gonna get down there. There are robots for skills. Jedi should focus on treat injury. I am focusing on treat injury, but yeah, not having. I mean, I don't like using the skills. So, gents, you don't really aggro against me, huh? Well, in that case, Sakwesh. Look at this. The creature has returned. Yes. I'd like to talk to you. I'd like to talk with you about Adana. Adana, yes, the feisty one. Nada's daughter. She's not your concern. You should hurry and sell the girl. The refugees plan a rescue. This is not news to me. I am well aware of everything that is happening in the refugee quad. Still, the exchange thanks you for reporting this. Gonlo, take care of it. What else do you want? No, that was it. I'll be going. And that is even more dark side points. 1,000 experience. Let's go check on the little girl. Hurry and sell. Yes, you are absolutely correct. That is what I did, and it is the correct way to do it. And nobody reported a missing girl either. Or, not a missing girl, but the dead guard at the front. It's totally fine. We might kill them still, because I want to steal from them, but that all in good time as well. Now, Akane shield. Why did she have frag grenades in? I mean, it was locked. I suppose it's fine enough. Let's see how close I am. Aw, still not close enough, or not there in terms of the dark side. And now let's go tell her mother that the joy of her life has been sold to slavery. Rah, rah, rah. Dark side, murder, and death, and awfulness. Where is she? Where's the mother? I don't actually know.
Get away from me, you scum.
I don't know where the mother is. I'm well known to be scumming here, though. thought the mother was around here. Oh, Aten is stuck. Are you the mother? Good luck to you. No. What am I trying to achieve? All the bad things. That's what I'm trying to achieve. The opposite of what should be done. Except even worse than that. I'm not sure what that says about me. In regards to even worse than the opposite of what should be done. Does it mean that what should be done isn't the best thing? I think it does. I think that's what I just said. Even though it's not necessarily... I'm trying to get these guys to turn into the exchange, by the way. To answer your question, Harry. Ah, there she is.
Another refugee? I'm sad to see another join our ranks. I lost
That's
my
not her.
husband Lutra long ago in the Jedi Civil War.
That's not her. Oh, yeah. I met a man named Lutra at the docks. I'm not going to tell her where her husband is. You lost your husband? What happened?
When Telos was bombarded by the Sith, some of us were able to escape on in-system shuttles. We floated in orbit for weeks before we were picked up by Republic capital ships.
Why did the Sith let the in-system shuttles survive?
I think the Sith wanted witnesses to what happened to Telos. And I've been drifting from planet to planet ever since, only to end up here with nowhere left to go.
Well, tell your tale to someone who cares. Now get out of my way. But I think that's also a quest.
Back again? Is there anything I can do for you?
Yeah. I can tell her about her husband. That guy back there is weirdo.
Back again?
I met a named Lutra at the docks.
What? Lutra's here? Please, you must help me get to him.
Lutra is dead.
Oh, you wicked soul. You taunt me with false hope.
I don't
You build
remember
my
this guy.
life, then shatter it.
Yes. Actually, I killed him.
Just leave me be.
Good stuff. Now, where's the mother of the little girl that I sold into slavery, effectively? I think she might be gone. Nice. Yeah. It's not Kahrana over here. I swear she was over here. Not inside of one of these containers. Although maybe. They move around. That's why it's hard to find them. And also everything looks gray, so it's also very hard for you guys to know exactly where I'm at and all that.
I used to serve in the Mandalorian Wars.
But then I got an arrow to the knee. That wasn't the joke. That wasn't what he was gonna say. But it definitely felt like it. I can't... It absolutely felt like... She felt like it so much. Yeah, I think she's gone. Maybe now I can convince them that everything is futile and that they should die.
You wiped out all of the Serico on your own? Whew. Impressive. You've made things easier for us around here.
That's a shame to hear. Where's Nada?
Poor woman. After she heard her daughter had been sold, she went insane. No one's seen her since.
Okay, well, I guess... It's... mental health is not something that they try to help with. You're all doomed. You should just give in to the exchange.
You're right.
Yes!
There's no hope left for us. I will speak with the Overseer.
I will also kill the Overseer, but that is good. 1,500...
Your acts are subtle indeed. Much can be born from such manipulations.
No, such manipulations. And 1,500 experience is what I gained. That is beautiful. Deadly and just awful. Actually, let's look at our... I'm still not as low as Visas is. Visas is below the bottom! Look at that. She's below the bottom. Look at where I'm at. And this jerk is a little bit higher. She's literally... Where does that end? She's so far down. I don't even... I don't know where I'm supposed to be. Up here, maybe? Let's go with that. She's out of the scale, yeah. That's... Arrogant's got the right of it, honestly. That's absolutely the correct thing. Is she the one leading me, or am I the one leading her? Ah, man, I have a lot of soup to eat still to get to her. That's not a saying in English. It is in Portuguese, though. So, off you go. Yeah, we say it like if you have a long way to go. Especially when it comes to matters of self-improvement and just, you know, skills and all that. You say you still have a lot of soup to eat, which in Portuguese is obviously in Portuguese, and it sounds something like ainda tens muita sopa para comer. Obviously, that's with my own. I'll come back for you guys in a little bit. That's with my own Portuguese accent. Or specific Portuguese accent, not just a soup. Yes, you eat soup to make yourself strong. So, that guy over there.
Just say the word.
Well, hopefully...
Let me take care of this.
Aw, he didn't see us. Unless he did, and that was him complaining. We got a Daskar hunting mask. I have a plan.
I hear you.
Well, yeah, you do, but also there's nobody in here. So it is kind of difficult. It sounds like they see me, but that is just coincidence. Oh, this door is open as well. Oh, they spread all over the place. Portuguese, you're Brazilian. Well, you speak the same language then. Although, again, with the different things and all that. Hola. Darth Malgus. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to have to reload here because the... Oh, I reloaded so far back. It's fine. It's good.
Back again.
So I told you... Oh, I'm just being mean to them. Sounds good to me. Okay, and then this guy...
You what?
I did. Where's her die? And then that's good. Okay, so I'm good. Yes, my addles, they're amazing, and you don't even know. So I had to reload because the plan here relies on me being able to aggro one single one of them, and then I bring that one to the room with the rest of the people. So here's what my plan is, what I'm gonna do. Because they aggro. I think they aggro, although them moving around is such a dangerous thing. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you guys back here. And I'm gonna hope in solo mode that they see me stealing their stuff, because they move around. Oh, this guy is gonna see me. He's gonna see me. Yes! Come! Come, my baby! There's a song like that. Okay. Come. Yes. Oh, look at them! Oh, this is what I've been preparing for. Hey, folks! Yes! Let's go into here. I'm gonna turn into not solo mode anymore. Hello! Look at what I brought! Actually, oh yeah, they're all aggroed. Okay, kill. That didn't work out. It's gonna be fine. Pull back a little bit. Actually, it's a shame that he doesn't get hit. It's kind of worrisome. But at least I'm killing... Oh, Sakishi's personal bodyguard. It is weird. Oh, she's down. Nope, is she? I don't know what happened to her. Yeah, they don't aggro. Sakish, whatever. Sasquatch. You convinced the refugees to end their useless struggle. It is good that the humans have finally learned their place in things. I give you this, a gift as a reminder of your subservience to us. Force lightning is more OP than drain life. Yes. How might I show my support to the exchange? The exchange does not require your support, but I appreciate your groveling to me. I wasn't groveling. Excuse my misinterpretation. Your language is so clumsy for communication. Well, there's really nothing for us then. I have gotten Verpine Droid Disruptor, though. But me not being able to attack him means I can't even throw grenades there or anything. Yeah, it just means that we can't kill him, which is fine enough. I just was trying to do that. Totally fine. Darth Malgus, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the follow. Also, I said welcome already, but I just now noticed that you followed. Thank you very much. There is still hope, though. If there... No. Stop. Follow me. Yes. Yes. It is following me. It is possible, although not likely, that they didn't attack me because I hadn't received my quest objective yet. Or my quest reward yet. Please don't do what you're doing. Please don't do what you're doing.
More with that
Nope, please don't do what you're doing either. Cancel that combat.
Say the word.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. Don't kill them. Bring yourself over here. I don't think it matters. Stop it.
Just say the word.
You will serve by please not killing the enemy.
My life is yours.
That is very nice of you to say, but I don't need it for right now. They're definitely not aggroing.
Soon you shall know pain.
See what I mean? Definitely not aggroing. Well, let's get out of here then. You can't kill Sakwesh. Apparently not. Look at that. An Obsidian game with unkillable characters. Although it's perfectly to be expected in this franchise. And with this system as well.
Let me take care of this.
Yeah, you can take care of killing Sakwesh, though. A lot of helmets and whatnot. It's just loot. It's good loot, I'm sure. There's still another one over here. Maybe he's gonna be upset that I am gonna steal from him. Yes, he does. Get upset, I mean. Oh, he didn't get upset then. What? That was weird. Anyway, a little bit of less experience that we gain, but that worked out quite alright. For our dark side. They're all celebrating, which they really shouldn't be. And we also solved... Ooh, we got a journal entry update.
Let's see. 3 bricks of spice out to Elysia, then with a turnaround... No, that won't work. Connect! Here so soon? I wasn't expecting you for... well, not now. Anyway.
Another has laid claim to the landing pad of the Red Eclipse.
Yeah, well, I tried to explain that, you see, but,
We travel a long way through the blackness of Nar Shaddaa for bodies. The spice planets need to be fed these bodies, or their production runs dry. Yet we come here, find our territory usurped, another ship lying where the Red Eclipse shadow lies. You will explain this with your screams or your life.
No choice. These thugs showed up, and they said that you could go space yourselves. And I was like, no, this is the Red Eclipse, and...
Enough. We will wait for these trespassers, and we shall see the color of their blood. This is the remote, right? The remote is moving around. Who's that? Oh, it's Baudur. Yeah, it is the remote. Why is he looking at that? I wonder. Oh, Kreia is coming in. Maybe it isn't the remote.
Kreia? Is something wrong?
Not as of yet.
Someone's trying to board.
Yes. What happens next is not our fight, and your first reaction will not serve us here. Let us see what the exile will do.
That's me. I'm the exile. Oh, dang it. She farted. Find the owner of this ship. These others, lock them in the hold. After that, we will wait. Koniki.
If they think I'm going to give up this ship without a fight, well, they're wrong. It's good to be back on the old girl. Hey, what are you doing on my ship?
You are the owner of this ship?
Damn right I am. What are you...
Tell the captain we have him. Oh, Kreia, you beautiful, amazing, awful person. I don't even. Also, I knew my ship was gonna get stolen again. I knew it. I knew it, and we didn't explore that yet, but we were gonna do that. And I knew it, and I mean, I haven't played this game for more than 10 years, but my trauma is real, and a lot of games that I played and I haven't played in many years just inform the way I approach quests in many RPGs since. And who are you over here? Coden. Oh yeah, I remember you. Why didn't I come back here? Or did I and just reloaded and didn't do a good job? No, the door's closed. Oh, it's the racing area. Right, of course. I just didn't do the racing yet. I'm looking forward to it. But still, yeah, you just grow up playing video games and then they inform how you're gonna... We need to go that way. How you're gonna react to quests. And then when you play the games that informed you in the first place, it feels very familiar. And it does. Every time you leave your base, when you come back it will be destroyed. That is how RPGs. There is the one as was told to us. You have attempted to claim territory of the Red Eclipse. For that, your lives are now ours. Yeah, you also forgot your pens, sort of, your dialogue pens, because they, your text was just over things, and it wasn't very good. Who are you, by the way? Red Eclipse Slaver. Oh, they're slavers. Oh, that's a shame. I wanted to, I don't know, do bad things, and I'm killing bad people. That's not dark side. Actually, it is. It very much is dark side. Kill everyone! That's what they say. That's not what their motto says. But there's a lot of them. And they're organized in a nice and neat way that allows me to kill them without them... Oh, this is combat being upset. I think. Oh, that's... Okay. What about you, sir? Excuse me. You, sir? Sir? Are you running away? Oh, you just don't let me select you properly. Yeah, that didn't last very long, did it? Now. I think... Oh, they will have blasters, so it's gonna be a bit of a bother. Oh, look at this guy! Came in here being like, oh, I'm gonna hit her. And then just got electrocuted instead. Okay, that is pretty good. I think... I'm not 100% sure why my energy resistance affects everybody, but I'm very glad that it does. And then we have Force Lightning up here. Just continue. There we go. And these are the blaster users. I don't know why this guy didn't attack. Their tactical thinking is very hampered. Hampered, is that the way? Is that the word? I don't know. Let's see what they had. Some satchels. It's credits, very important credits. And advanced med packs. Those are actually pretty good. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. Did you know, Harry, that was written... That's a reference to Knights of the Old Republic 1. and it was written by Gator, by what's his name? What's his first name? David Gator, I believe. Yes, and he left Obsidian later in 2009, I think. Well, I say Obsidian, left BioWare. We were talking before about all the people leaving BioWare. Yeah, he left BioWare, I think, after Dragon Age 1, who he also wrote. And the latest, I think, the latest Star Wars movie actually references the Sith Code from Knights of the Old Republic 1. So his, sort of, fan fiction, because this is all fan fiction, effectively. Disney calls it Legends or something. I don't actually 100% know, but it's they want to gain money from everything, so they have to come up with names for just normal terms. Instead of being fan fiction, it's called Legends. And yeah, they actually referenced that in the movie. I think, because I saw Gator mentioning it in a tweet, and it is canon now. Oh, righty then. These people are right off. They're still slavers. Okay, you need to die. Cancel that combat and attack this guy back here because he's going for visas. And there's a lot of cross fighting over here because they're everywhere. There is, but more importantly, there's more where my specific abilities come from, because they are the ones that actually do damage. This is so powerful. How about that guy back there? Is he dead? I think he's dead already. Let's go over here. Oh, there's still somebody over here. Oh, they're shooting at me. I need to move to attack. Okay, how about this guy over here? They remind me of Klingons. Am I the only one? I have never watched Star Trek, I think. Well, I know I've never watched Star Trek. I don't know where Klingons are from. I believe they are from Star Trek. And I never watched them. But these guys, they look like they have masks on their face. Which is what Klingons look like. People with masks on their face. Except for the new generation. I think they look like people with things on their faces instead. Not that masks aren't things themselves. It's just that they don't have the whole mask. They just have a little thing. And they're evil as well, which I believe the Klingons are evil. Or, I suppose, they're portrayed as such. But again, never watched Star Trek. Murder, murder, murder. Thank you. Ooh, level up as well. That will heal me if I need to, which I want. And also, I can just do this. No, not that, actually. This. Let's see how much. It's just so powerful. It is beautiful. I very, very much do not need heal. I have treat injury just in case, but... Oh, you're still fighting? Oh, there's somebody in there. Who are these guys? They're still slaves. It's basically all the same names. And they're both dead. Did she handle that? Yes, she did. And none of them have loot. I mean, not that I need the loot. Again, it's just sort of interesting. They give a fair amount of experience. Oh, this guy has a name. You trespass on the territory of the Red Eclipse. We shall not surrender it without blood. We already caught this thief. We caught him as he crawled on board, thinking to steal this ship from us. If you cross us, you will end up dead. I believe I have crossed you already. And also, please kill him. In Star Trek, the original series, Klingons looked like humans. I'm a fake geek, yes. You haven't watched Star Trek? Yes, I am definitely a fake geek. Disney can go fuck themselves. Definitely, Harry. They are cancer. They are, indeed. Fake geek, but enjoy stories and RPGs. Well, that's just how it goes. I do not ask for your blood. I ask for your obedience. That is an interesting thing. Then I'll join the rest of your crew as... Then you'll join the rest of your crew as corpses. Let's go with the first one. I think Kreia is going to love this if I manage this. I do not ask for your blood. I ask for your obedience. What do you mean we are not slave bodies for you to order about? They always have the same line that ends with a kunyiki. I could kill you all in a heartbeat. Your lives are mine, whether you wish it or not. You smell of many battles fought in one. If you are the stronger, what would you ask of the Red Eclipse, human? To be evil and bad. That's what I would ask, can I not? Give the trade slave. No, that would be less evil than being slavers. I have nothing against slavers. I love them, in fact. I am such dark side. You can conduct your... You should, and indeed. But you will answer to me. Okay. It's not as dark side as I want it to be, but it's dark side enough, if you know what I mean. Let's go with it. If the alternative is death, then I would be a fool to refuse. You have proven yourself the stronger. I and the Red Eclipse pledge ourselves to your service. Your ship is yours, and we will trespass upon it no longer. We shall keep one of our number here on Nar Shaddaa at the bar. Go to him when you seek to keep track of our activities. And by keep track, I mean get money, hopefully. Go then, and wait for further orders from me. He just looks at me.
Look, there's been a misunderstanding. The ship, it's all yours. Consider it a gift, all right? Didn't know you were messing with Red Eclipse slavers. Guess those stories about the Hawk being a cursed vessel are true.
I kind of want to see how he thinks this ship is his. But then again, I can't, because all the options here are about how I deal with him. Captain, take this slave with you as slight compensation. He's weak and squirming, like hut larva. Perhaps he will grow into prophet. Or into a hut.
Hey, wait a minute, you can't do this!
Slaves do not speak. Aw, how did I not... Maybe I can't lose 4 dark sub points anymore. I gained experience. But... What?
Why are you here?
Because I told her. Told her everything.
Yes.
Ah, and now you are free?
Yeah, so no more threats, no more of your requests. You and me, we're done.
Did you ever
I think I might have, yeah.
Truly held you? You're more of a fool than I thought. What truly held you was you, and let me show you why. I once held the galaxy by the throat, as you once held her by the throat and let her die slowly. And your emotion at that point is what you fear. I wielded power like you cannot imagine. Everything I saw was awash with possibilities, spreading outwards, touching everything else. I saw all of that, all that the Force is. And only when it was ripped from me did I truly see it. And I know what lies buried within you, that you hide with your desperate thoughts, your guilt, your lusts. I can unlock that part of you anytime I wish. It is a simple thing, the human mind. Once it feels something strongly, it becomes etched in the memory, the subconscious. Shall I show you? That part of you that hungered to kill Jedi, that took pleasure from it? Or perhaps you will continue to listen to my counsel, and I shall ignore your pathetic attempts at freedom. Now leave me, murderer. I have nothing further to say to one such as you.
It is such a great way to take advantage of something that honestly I'm not 100% sure I like in video games, which is you being able to see things that your character doesn't see. But it's such a great way of using that feature. It's something that most BioWare games do, by the way. I think every BioWare game that I have played, every single one of them does it. Every single one of them does it. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 both do it, certainly. Neverwinter Nights 1 does it. Mass Effect 1 does it. The second one, I think it does it as well, but I don't remember exactly. Dragon Age definitely does it. The first one, I think it definitely does it. No, it definitely does it. I remember commenting about it. And Knights of the Old Republic 1 does it as well, which actually I wish it didn't. In that particular case, I don't think it's well used. It's a little bit spoilery. This game does it in a different way, and it just takes advantage of allowing you to see some other character going through the same progression as your character goes. It's like a counterpart, because the character in an RPG has a very specific story progression that no other character can have, because it's so involved. In Atten, we have been seeing Atten go through his main character in an RPG style quest, and it's awesome. Now, we don't understand everything, naturally, but it's really cool, and obviously it's just taking advantage of the fact that companions talk to each other and all that. So everybody's good, and by good I mean, yeah, evil and bad. I think so. It's a type of storytelling. Star Wars uses the sense force. No, but this is the cutscene that you see. This is not because of Star Wars. This is definitely because of BioWare games. Obsidian doesn't do it in many of their games. And in fact, I'm pretty sure Neverwinter Nights 2 also doesn't do it. At least the expansion Mask of the Betrayer doesn't do it, if I remember correctly. It's been a long while since I played it. I look forward to playing it as well. I tried playing it already. I started a Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights 2, recorded half an episode, and then realized the recording was bad. It wasn't recording properly. Or, no, the game wasn't playing properly. Yeah, I'm gonna need to figure out how to play Neverwinter Nights 2. Otherwise, everything would be first-person view. In a movie, it's fine. Because in a movie, you're not, playing a character. You definitely have the audience surrogate, and you have the main character and all that sort of stuff in it. But it's okay to see things that your characters don't know. In a game, it's a little bit weird. It's very weird, in fact. They do it some of them. So do In Exile. Can I do anything for you? No. Let's go back outside, because I want to level up everyone. Look at how angry they look. It is known people with frowny faces are evil. People with not frowny faces are not evil. And I'm very close to the darkest of sides. So my computer is good, and then I want treat injury. No, yeah, awareness and yeah, this is a good combination. Then for feats, we have 1 feat. So I am evil. Character development arc. So I'm evil, says Avery. What was I saying? Wait, what did I say? What are you repelling to? I don't know what you're replying to. Because it might, I don't know. Ooh, improved toughness is a pretty good one. Advanced Jedi defense. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, let's go with advanced Jedi defense. I don't know why I didn't have it before, but it's pretty important. And then for powers, we have 2 of them. Master Drain Force. Beautiful. In fact, I will likely go for it. Master Force Body. Oh yeah, that's really powerful. It basically lowers the force cost of all of your abilities by 40%. It does make it so that half of the points that you spend are vitality points, so it's a bit of a bummer in that regard. But it's pretty. Oh no, of course I have 2 points. Speaking of which, because I have 2 points, I can go with the vitality. Oh, vitality is a feat; it's not a power. In that case, I'll go with Master Drain Force. Although where's my Drain Life? How did I get Drain Life? Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Drain Field is what I need next. It's gonna be a while. And that's it. That's my level up. Now.
Just say the word.
Level up. Force Sensitive. Ooh. I'm leveling his Sentinel levels. I don't know if I'm bringing his computer use up or not. Let's go with security. Because I shouldn't have done that. It doesn't matter too much, but it matters. And as for powers, can't get that. Yeah, these ones don't say that they're armor limited. That's a real bummer. I might need to get him some armor. We might, but yeah. Let's go with the shock then, because that thing is great. And I only have the 1 point, and that's his level up.
We just got this message on the comlink. Looks like trouble. I think this is something everyone will want to hear.
I agree. We will return to the Ebonhawk.
The droid's the one who picked up the message. He's got it all ready to display.
Welcome, Adelaide. I regret this message has taken so long in reaching you, but I only recently became aware of your presence on Nar Shaddaa. I am Viscus, a representative of an exchange of shipping interests here on the Smuggler's Moon. I am extending an invitation to you to join me in my private lounge within the Jack Tar, where we may speak without being disturbed. I wish to discuss something of mutual interest concerning your past profession and prospects for the future. Oh, and do come alone. One human in my presence is more than enough.
Well, good thing it's not a trap.
It may be a trap, but traps work both ways. This Visquis, his kind are spread through the lower reaches of Nar Shaddaa, and he may have information. But the choice is yours. If you go, you will have to go alone.
Where is the Jack Tar?
It's just off the docks, near one of the far traffic piles.
The faces thing.
He's got you at a disadvantage there, though. The place is filled with cyanide.
I see what you mean.
One whiff of that, and it'll be the last breath you take. You'll need something to allow you to breathe there, and disguise you from the other patrons.
Well, if it's cyanogen gas, I'll need to wear a spacesuit. It attacks the skin and the lungs.
You're right. Without breathing and skin protection, you'll be dead in seconds. Besides, you'll need a full bodysuit if you want to remain disguised. Like I said, a human walking around in there isn't going to get a warm reception. No droids either. There's a lot of electromagnetic activity in the area. Screws with comlinks and behavior cores. Don't be surprised if your automap starts showing static either.
Looks like I'm off to meet the exchange then.
Well, I wouldn't keep him waiting. If you got his attention, you probably attracted the attention of someone else.
Oh, we're going there right now? Has there been any news from the scout? Last news I heard was the Jedi was back on the piece of junk they call a ship. Keeps going back and forth, very tiring to watch. This is very frustrating. We Zugs are big-time bounty hunters, very important, very famous. But then the target comes to us for collection, then we can do nothing except sit and wait. I feel as if I am back at Labor Commission on Duros. It is one of the reasons we started affecting. The scout has reported back with very strange news. The exchange has arranged a meeting with a Jedi. I do not understand why they would do that. I had thought they wanted to watch her, see if the Jedi could attract more Jedi. Perhaps the Jedi caused so much trouble Goto got tired of it. Maybe they find other Jedi. No, it is obvious what Goto intends to do. Goto intended to hire us to drive the Jedi to Nar Shaddaa. Now that the Jedi is here, Goto doesn't need to pay us anymore. He will try to capture the Jedi himself. But we cannot attack the Jedi. Goto would put bounties on all our heads. Then we will take the Jedi's companions and the Jedi's ship hostage. And we will need to record some of those lines. Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Why are... My ship is just never gonna be mine. It's just one of those things. Just one of those things. Anyway, I have other people that I need to level up. So, oh, you are unable to change your party at this time. Can I go back to the Ebonhawk? You may not board the Ebonhawk at this time. Well, well, well. You have the attention of the entire galaxy. There's like a highway of bodies behind you. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna be that for the stream. Because it is 2 a.m. for me. And, new slot. Let's see. Stream 10. There we go. This was very productive. We did very bad things. And got a lot of dark side. And it's just amazing. Just like amazing things. Where's my dark? There it is. Look at it. Just look at it. Look at that. Oh boy. Anyway, that's gonna be that for tonight. Thank you so much, everybody. Oh no, I'm moving the wrong thing. Ah, it's fine. It's actually not fine. It's a pain in the butt. Can I undo transform? I can't. That's why it's an issue. Yeah. Anyway, I'll figure this thing out. See you next time. Stay safe, everybody. Bye-bye.